Yo, welcome to the Straight Up Talk. I'm your host, Sammy. This channel is geared to give you insightful videos that will help you with challenges that you may be facing in your life, just a different insight. So today I have two lovely guests. I think they can introduce themselves.
Hello guys, my name is Annie.
Okay, just you can give us a brief synopsis about you, what you do.
Okay. Yeah. I'm Annie. I'm a fashion designer and a commercial model. Okay. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, anything else?
Anything else you want me to add?
Maybe?
Oh, I'm 22 years old.
Okay,
yeah.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Do you accept Jesus as your Lord?
Of course I do, amen.
Amen, glorify God. That's
the Kenyan thing.
Mr.
Hi, I'm Fred Kimani.
Yeah.
Professional forex trader. And a brother of 2 sisters.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to say your age?
Wow.
27.
27.
Yes.
Yeah, we have the mix of ages. We have 20, turning 23.
I couldn't even forgot it.
What?
I'm like turning 23. Yeah. So you guys, this the goal of this video that we are doing, we'll just be talking about masculinity and feminine energy. Mm-hmm. Just the whole thing. So the goal of this video is to make guys understand more about women, and also make guys tap into their masculinity in a smart way. Hadi hapo tuko salama.
Yeah.
Tutajaribu.
Tuko fiti. Mm-hmm. So you guys, first we'll start with just a whole thing. So what do you guys think about the difference between men and women?
The difference?
Yeah. What do you think is the main difference to you, between a man and a woman?
I think there's not much difference.
Okay.
It's all in the head.
Okay.
Because I come to think of it.
Apart from the whole physical thing of us having...
physical, obviously.
Apart from
well,
that.
that's a huge difference, though.
Yeah.
Of course
no,
it
apart
is.
from that.
Ridiculously huge
Of course
difference.
it is.
Okay.
But I don't think there's any difference.
So for me, I think there's a difference. Especially we were just talking with you about the whole thing of girls thinking emotionally. And also guys think logically. They're more logical than what am I saying?
Generally.
Yeah,
girls are...
Of course, there are exceptions.
Yeah,
generally.
when they... Whatever they feel, they feel like it's the right thing.
Yeah.
And just more or less, it's just more that. What do you think?
I think so. I think generally, of course, there's outliers everywhere. There's people who think different, people who think the same. But generally, if you pick from a crowd, you'll find guys tend to think more, to respond more, let me not say logically, but more mentally.
Okay.
Like you go to the head first. So we don't feel, even if we feel, like all of us will feel.
Yeah.
Not saying guys don't feel anything. But the reaction will be more in the head. Like we'll try and think about it and immediately try and resolve it without going into how does it feel.
For the guys, Amma?
Yeah, for the guys.
I thought that's okay.
For the girls, I feel like for the girls, they're in tune with how it feels in that moment.
Yeah.
So when something hits them, they feel it fast.
Yeah.
And the first things that will come out of their mouth is how they're feeling.
That's what they'll... Okay.
Yeah, this is how I'm feeling, this is how it is. And none of them is good or bad. That's just the reaction that I've seen. So it's a very huge difference.
So you guys experienced... I know you guys are in relationships, so that's what you experience the most.
Yeah.
Would you agree that girls are more...
I agree. We react immediately.
Yours is immediately.
Like,
it's an impulse.
Then you just get done with it.
There's
no
actually
waiting.
Feel like after you've reacted, how do you feel after when you've
obviously you'll feel better somehow because if you keep it
something.
you've released something. If you keep it in, then it escalates,
worse? Okay.
Yeah, it will be worse. But when you react there and then,
okay.
I think it works somehow. I don't know.
So for you,
it works.
It works for us ladies somehow.
It works the feelings part, just get rid of the feelings first.
Yeah, you just talk about it, say what you feel. If maybe your boyfriend did something you didn't like and you talk about it there,
okay.
You'll feel more better. But now if you keep it in,
it doesn't help anyone.
No.
For sure. You think that do you share in your relationship? Do you normally share? Or you wait a bit to...
Hey, man, me is asking any card them.
Or female version in the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially in that kuongea. Actually, my girlfriend is normally more let's talk about it tomorrow. But I think it's because she knows she's going to react emotionally. I think that's why she's like that.
When she reacts immediately.
Yeah. Like she knows if she talks about it now, she's not had time to think about it.
Yeah.
So she needs to think. Now me, I'm the opposite. I'm ready to go.
Which is true. Not every lady reacts.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying.
We are all
There's
different.
outliers.
Yeah.
But the rule, she's an exception
Yeah.
to the rule. But still, funny enough, still, those feelings still pile up, and then one day they'll come out. But for me, I'm now extreme into the mental. Back
Part
now,
of things.
it's like I have to work hard to get the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very like, it just needs to be logical, needs to make sense. This is the answer. So I can end up missing the moment or missing what you are feeling.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm already like solving it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm already like, okay, this is what we should do.
You don't have to wait.
Yeah. Kumbe yeye anataka to
Type.
feel like, I just want to share with you how I'm feeling. So many times it can end up looking like I've invalidated the feelings. I know mademu wengi wanasemanga, you don't invalidate my feelings. It's because I've already like thought about them. I already have the answer.
Yeah.
It's like 2 + 2 4. There's no time for like
To
okay,
calculate.
2 1 2.
You already have
It
it.
can be like, it can be 8.
Yeah, bas. Lakini mademu
But
wanataka hiyo.
yeah.
Mademu
yeah.
wanataka hiyo
It's
2
true.
+ 2. Let's
Yeah,
take a
you
break.
take time.
Breathe in, breathe out. And then let's get to the 4 together.
Yeah.
It's both right 4. So I mean 2 + 4.
So you are like direct, here's the answer.
Yeah.
Do you like think through with her, like go deep into things
That's the
with your
stuff now
logical
I work
part? Because I think for me it has been a whole thing of I used to be the guy who bottles up things. Like you bottle up, like this one tells you don't communicate.
It piles up.
And then mpaka you start forming, because I remember my last relationship, man. I believed that shorty was cheating on me.
Hey,
But
the plight of the man.
it happened in my head. Everything happened until even I watched this video of many guys can maybe do this. I watched this video of hacking WhatsApp. I don't know if you guys know how to hack WhatsApp, someone's WhatsApp. Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, I've done that
Yeah,
once.
look at you.
You're behaving like a chick.
Yeah, I hacked WhatsApp, and then I was always doing this thing of coming like impromptu meetup. Like I'm coming to visit her, but in my mind I know why I'm coming.
So
to
how
her.
she's thinking you, it's like all surprise.
Yeah, like a surprise. That's so
Kumbe
nice.
unaingia kwa nyumba.
Yeah,
Hi.
Niko tu macho. Ako wapi?
Correct.
And she's so excited. Just tell me how lovely that thing is. But me in my head, I was just like I knew. I kind of knew. But after that, you get to realize that all that was planned in my head. And I think also that time you listen to the wrong person in a relationship is a bad thing.
Especially if you listen to someone who's not in a relationship.
Or their relationship is
very dangerous.
Yeah. Never ask for advice from a person who's not in a relationship.
Yeah. And someone's relationship that you don't admire.
You don't have?
You don't admire. Like you don't admire their relationship. Because there are some guys who are in relationship, yes, but then
You're not trying to be
they
like
don't
that.
function.
You don't want to be like them.
Yeah, because the way they deal with things is not the way you'd want to deal with things.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what was happening for me then. I was just, you just
Ulikuwa
listen
unauliza
to...
wasee wanakuambia.
Yeah, wanakwambia, "Ed,
Huyu
wana-
ati
ude-
ako wapi? What thick hasai?
anakulwa."
There
Aje.
is a big guy na tumbo anamaliza.
That's exactly. It's a crazy moment, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see that those are the negatives though. You see what you've explained?
Yeah.
That's now the negative of like guys.
Yeah.
Because we're in our mind so much. Hey, we have already seen you've cheated with 65 guys.
I swear.
We've already cooked up everything.
A whole
That's the problem of being in the mind,
Yeah.
kabisa. And I think for chicks, being emotional now, kabisa, that's what leads you. Like, you lose sense of what's real, what's not real. Because you're in the feeling, and what you're felt is what is.
Yeah.
So because you're not in the mind, you're not checking if what you're feeling is the real thing. Because it can be different. But unasikia saa zingine mademo anasema, but it's what I feel, and it's my truth, and it's like...
Yeah.
Like,
akishaanza kuongea hivyo it's a
Najua.
bit hard to deal, you know.
I think,
Yeah.
I think I know so many girls. Have you guys met girls who say like it's the truth? It's like their truth, but when you explain to them, you ask them what they mean by the truth. Like they have no
Because
explanation.
I've had so many
Yeah,
times.
what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
many
Like me, I think I'm struggling with that a lot. Like so many people, like, but that's the truth.
But
But I tell them, define
yeah.
what do you mean by the
They
truth?
can't.
That's going to be tricky, man.
What?
Because that's a philosophical difference of belief. So that's not... Basically, wacha tu wakuwe beshte yako. Don't date somebody who you have different philosophical beliefs. That's going to be difficult.
I swear.
Because you see, if someone believes something like that, it's going to show up, especially when now you guys are fighting. Hey. Yani she
It should
believes...
be a hard time.
Yeah. how, like, because if you believe there's a truth outside there that's exclusive, and how she believes whatever how she's feeling is the same as that truth, it's gonna be tricky.
It's crazy.
It's gonna be really tricky. And I think that's even the cause of even not just boys and men and women. That's the cause of differences between humans, I think. Is that just you're going to territories of even what do you believe about life when you're asking that question? That's a very deep question.
It's a crazy one. Okay. But you guys believe like dealing with issues, communication should be the first step?
Yeah.
Should you communicate with a partner or should you communicate with someone you trust most?
The partner, of course.
So would you tell, you have a best friend, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
So would you communicate with your best friend first before like you address the issue, or you address the issue directly?
Relationship matters.
Yeah, just stuff between you and him.
I think
napenda hiyo silent. They look away.
Because I'm like, okay.
Like, no, that's what you do actually.
She's trying to she has the answer, but it's not a good sounding answer.
I know,
she's trying to make it sound good.
Okay. I think my best friend or my boyfriend.
In just
okay, what I do most of the time, I first talk to like my best friend.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
We'll talk, and then by the time I'm talking to my boyfriend, I'll be feeling better, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I talked to him direct, then I will be maybe rude. I wouldn't take it out in a good way, you understand? But when I talk to a person I'm comfortable with first, for me it works. I'll talk to her, I'll tell her this and that happened. She'll talk to me, and then by the time I'm coming to talk to my boyfriend, I'll be feeling better.
Does she give you advice?
Yeah. I do.
Oh, you follow it? Okay.
Not that I follow it, whatever my best friend tells me,
okay,
but
okay.
it depends with your friend. If it's someone who wishes or
wants the best.
Who wants the best for you, she'll tell you, okay, don't react fast. Maybe he did this to you. Take time to understand why he did this and that,
Okay.
But if I was to think, if maybe my boyfriend wronged me and then I was to react, I wouldn't have thought to ask him, why did you do this? I would, but when I talk to my best friend first, for me, yeah.
So me and Mr. Fred here today, we were talking today about the
speak
thing
for yourself first before you say something crazy.
We're talking today about the thing of girls giving like guys space, like boys giving girls space, and sometimes you need to like fight, and sometimes you need to give space. When do you think is like the best time to give space to like the girl?
The question is, what kind of space is it? Is it that space of we have an argument, I give you a space, go, do your thing, I go do my thing.
Down.
Yeah, calm down. What kind of space is it? Because kuna ile space yenye like we're having arguments, things are not working out. I want a week alone, you want a week alone. Like what kind of a space is it? It depends.
I think the space I'm trying to go at is the space that the guy is how do I put it? The girl or the guy? Okay, the girl or the guy, one of them, is asking for space for you guys off the relationship.
Off.
Yeah, like let's give, the stupid thing.
Yeah, the space.
Yeah, the whole thing that many young guys don't want to do. Yeah,
First of all, I don't believe in space. Those things don't work.
Okay.
It's either we break up. Like there's no in between.
So when girls say that, what do they mean? Because as we know what guys mean when they say space. It's just bullshit. But what do guys...
Bullshit, you want to go and do...
No, yeah, for guys...
You want to break up.
Yeah, for guys...
You want to break up in short.
You don't know how to say it.
Oh,
you're going to say it
directly
because you don't want to miss so that we hate you.
So
we're trying to be soft. Although, it's still a bad thing you're doing, but we're trying to be soft.
In a better way.
When a guy tells you he wants a break, hey, bro.
It's bullshit.
So a break for ladies.
He has checked out. Let me not say, I don't know if he's going to break up with you or not, but he has checked out.
He's no longer there somehow. Yeah. Okay. So for ladies, I think there are those ladies who, like, when they mean they want a space, they just want to go and think about, they have, would I say doubts about you or something? When I come and tell you, I want a space, probably I want to go and rethink something. Maybe there's something I've seen, there's something I've noticed about you of late, and then I want to go and take time to really think about it, whether do I really want that in my life? Are you the person I really want? And that's type A. Let's say type A and type B. The other type is of a space when it comes to girls, ladies. A space. Probably they just want to break up with you.
Oh, so it's you guys have like two ways of doing it.
Yeah.
It's either they actually are genuine
It depends
about-
with ladies.
How would you know
There are
about
those
it,
who are genuinely, they just want to go and rethink.
That's
They just want to go and
That's
rethink.
true.
But there are those who want
Something
to.
is confusing
yeah,
them.
something is confusing them. So
Something
they
is
want,
overwhelming.
Yeah, they want time to
Yeah.
like take it in, decide whether they want this or they don't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
I think me have been to a relationship where we had many breaks, like the thing for breaks.
Even
but
me
but
I've done that before.
But
and it's the worst.
It's
Yeah,
not-
it's the
it
worst.
doesn't work.
It's the worst.
It's really draining.
I think if
Yeah.
you don't deal with the issue, like the issue always came up. Like we
Yeah,
do the break,
the same
she
issue.
this is what will happen. She'd be like, things get heated. She's like, I want a break from you. Me, just myself. I'm just like, do whatever you can do whatever you're doing. So Sawa, she takes the break. We take the break, and then after a while, she'd be like, now she starts being nice to you. Now you guys naturally just go back to the relationship.
So you in your head, what do you think?
But I'm thinking now she's okay. Like the break. Actually,
Do you think do you ever take time to think about what was she doing at that time we had a break?
Oh,
You
here's
know?
the thing. Let me tell you about one time we had a break. One time we had a break.
You hacked her phone.
No.
Seems to be his thing.
That's childish things, man. But here's the thing that happened.
Hapo tumekujudge.
So we had the break, and then there's a time now we went back. But then sometimes just playing music from her phone. She told me that she was seeing another guy back then, some other guy she was seeing. But now looking at their texts, it looked like they're in love. You get? I swear, I was looking at it. I'm like, God damn.
look like they're in love.
The
They're
text-
flirting,
No,
or
just
what
the
are
same
they
way she was
doing?
texting me.
Oh, the same way she's texting the guy.
The same way she's texting the guy. She's just texting me. So I'm like, this can happen in a month. But
Let me tell you.
Actually,
Let me tell
man.
you.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You know, us guys, right? Us guys just jump into the water the way it is. Chicks, right now, and you can tell me if it's true or not. Chicks always have options.
That is definitely true.
Like, even now, a chick can be with you, and I'm not saying that she's playing around.
Yeah.
But she already has a nini of like
she
the
can see a
next guy.
potential somewhere.
Yeah, she has already seen the next guy.
Yeah,
that's why
that's
chicks
true.
you can break up today. You are unaumia umeenda maboys.
In a week,
20 vouchers, sijui nini, bro. That the post of the next week,
she has someone.
she's already with that guy.
Yeah.
Kumbe, that's the guy, and you'll normally find that can be a guy she's been talking to for a while. So chicks before they exit,
They have a
already
plan.
secured
They have a
exit,
plan.
exit
They don't
strategy.
just exist.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
you'll find by some of them now that type B that you are talking about. That's the type to do stuff like that. So by the time she's telling you it's a break, anapanga break up.
Asha panga.
Hiyo affection alikuwa nakupea ashapata na mtu mwingine.
Yeah.
Lakini sasa shida ya madem attention, chicks must have their cake and eat it.
Of course.
All of them are princesses.
Of course.
All of them, unajua.
Yeah, baby girl.
So that's why she won't let you go. No, because there's something you're still needing her.
For her, there's something
Yeah,
she's
there's something she doesn't
benefiting
want to
from
let go
you.
of that. No.
But it's normally.
But you're thinking,
Yeah.
you see how it's toxic. That you're thinking, she has Zishad, like she's okay. You're thinking, oh, she must be, she's coming back. Everything is okay now. Kumbe, you are feeding the attention thing, then the affection she's getting from the new guy.
But you guys, do you believe, like from the shortest kind, from the girl's perspective, yeah? Do you guys settle down with a guy who is like the so-called perceived most alpha guy who has approached you? Alpha, I mean the guy. Alpha, I mean by the guy who is like the confident, masculine, courage, just the whole thing. You know, alpha guy.
You know, he might be all that.
Yeah.
He might be confident, yeah, all that, but
But is
there's
it
something you're looking for.
okay? So you guys are normally in pursuit of a thing.
Because you can be giving me all the money in the world, you know.
Okay.
But this, maybe you're not giving me attention. You're not giving me. We'll always like. I don't even know how to say it, but it just depends.
It depends on what
It
you're
depends
looking
with
for.
yeah, with you as a lady,
What
what
you're
you put
looking for.
first. You know, kuna wale financial status matters to them most, you know. There's those love comes first before anything else.
Even some of nice. There are guys who just like you because you're nice.
Yeah, because you're too nice.
Because their ex was like bad to them.
But do you know there are also girls who don't like nice guys? They just want bad boys. You know, you might be nice, and she's
like,
not looking for that.
And
She wants a bad boy.
I've seen it also. Chicks, that's what I normally tell you. I normally tell you as a guy, just do your own thing.
Yeah,
Like,
don't fake.
Really, don't ever like. Uskoas on YouTube looking at what chicks like.
Yeah.
And then you try and be that.
Don't.
Because also chicks is everything. The values of chicks are they change.
Yeah.
So you can find a chick when she's 16 to like 22, 24. That's when they want bad boys.
Mm-hmm.
The same chick anza clock 30. Suddenly,
she wants the nice guy.
Yeah.
Because
The
now
guy.
anaanza kutafuta security. Speaking about
and
kids.
she sees the bad boy is nonsense. He'll just give you a kid and leave.
Yeah.
So she'll start seeing value in ule jamaa alikuwa a see bad boy.
Yeah.
You can say
Mwenye alikuwa na hard working.
Yeah.
But
Suit and
because they're in
tie.
the age of the internet, they can still get their attention from the bad
boy. That's
bad boys.
That's true.
So like she said, you're the one who has to do the homework as a guy. Fortunately or unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is. But you're the one who has to do the homework to find the chick who has the values you value. The problem is hii kuingiana, then you try and change some.
I
Which you
don't.
Kama
can't.
mtu kwa club unataka aanze
I
kwa church unataka aanze kwenda kwa
I don't
club.
believe you can change someone.
It's true, you can't.
You find the way you find them, and that's where many guys get frustrated in the whole thing.
Honestly, especially for guys, that's the biggest problem for guys.
You get a shorty, you found her in the club,
Because people think being alpha means unakalia dem.
unamtuliza.
That's what they think. Like, not really. Being alpha means you only accept things that are within your values.
Your values.
So if you're not my values, yet nakuchukia, I just won't spend a lot of energy
trying to
with you.
Okay.
Whether it's a guy or a chick, or work or business or anything.
Okay.
So but hii kitu ya kwenda lazima upate ule dem, lazima.
It's tricky, man.
That's what that is. Utaumia as a guy. Utaumia.
So let me give you like a personal story, guys. So let me give you a whole dynamic of my family. And I'll try to be open as possible here. So my dad is alcoholic. My mom is the one who is always, she got him because she thought he'd change and everything. So I give you a scenario. This previous week, so there's a guy who steals my dad's phone. His friend.
What's his job?
A guy steals my dad's phone. My dad comes for me. He comes for me. We go outside. We go outside to. The guy is seated on the wall outside our place. We have a wall, so he's seated there. So the guy is quite courageous, just smoking weed over there. My dad knows it's him because he's his friend. So he comes for me because he wants backup to get his phone. Now he needs it to be like energetic.
Because he's still his friend.
Oh, he's still his friend.
So he doesn't want to be like
he wants the
too
guy,
aggressive.
not him. Now he wants me. Now we scare him now. I come with my slippers. Ta. Come for the phone. The guy doesn't even refuse fasting. So my dad asked, "Uko na simu yangu?" Niko nayo na sikupei. Okay, so I'm like.
So now you're like, okay, shit.
So now you guys will tell me about. So now me see here 2 ways you can go about it. Either we try reasoning or we just of course fight about it. So now the guy, he refuses after I'm trying to reason with him. He's so high, and also sometimes I have zero tolerance. Reasoning with people why, because there's nothing he makes. He just saying apana. I mean, so where? What do you mean? Because I'm explaining, it doesn't even make sense. Then a point comes. Now they start throwing blows at my dad.
What?
But this guy calls his bro, and then he's all telling me, his bro is good at boxing. So now it's things that
trying to shtua.
Anapenda vita. So guys, they start throwing blows with my dad. Just them two. Me, my thing was, if these guys, if the bro enters, I enter. Because them they are friends. Now the bro, if he enters, so me and the bro are just laughing. We were just there laughing. The guy. Funny thing, he was coming at the point where my mom is coming from work, so it's the same road about.
The same
time road, everything was perfect. My mom came. The guy is trying to tell my mom why he took his phone. Some stupid reason. My dad is seated behind. Here's the car, Here's the car. The guy is here talking to my mom on the driver's seat. I'm standing on the other side. my dad is seated there. He's tired, man, because he's giving
From the
out.
fight?
Yeah, he's tired because you know the guy was just throwing.
Yeah.
That was funny though. So now my dad tells me from behind, he's like, I take him down. I take him down. He takes the phone. He takes the phone. So that was the plan.
Yeah.
But then for me, he already started standing up, coming behind him. I was just like,
Yeah,
relax now. So here's what. But after that, we got the phone.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about where I'm trying to get to this story. Yeah? So many guys, the masculine part of guys, sometimes you have to be like the guy. There are times you need to know when to fight, and you need to know when to relax.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Do you guys first thing? What would you do at that scenario if you're in mid then?
probably the same thing you did actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because if they're friends, you don't know the dynamic.
Yeah.
When you don't know the dynamic, first of all, I just avoid violence. Just because violence is people have not seen violence. When you've seen violence, it's not a pretty.
It's not. Yeah, for sure.
It's not a pretty thing, which is why, and I know we're getting to we might get to the topic of even people who fight domestic violence. Sometimes it's easy for girls to fight because you've not seen like how bad it can be, or you've not been in a situation where unapigwa teke. Boys, sometimes you're beaten. Baka, you remember your wrongs as you're going home. You're like, what I said was dumb. It then gives you a wake up,
a reality check.
Or even extreme, those stories of someone gets stabbed, someone gets a concussion and stuff like that. So me, by the time I'm hearing things of fighting, then especially it's because of a phone, then it's people who are intoxicated, and I avoid, man. I really, you can't even know the story. Because you can end up fighting, then you find the stories just how the phone actually wasn't his. Or CG, I was supposed to buy for you a phone and then you returned for me this.
They had agreed
on
on something.
There's a story.
Yeah.
So most of the time for guys, you get into action and you don't know the story. So when you were younger, you go to a club. Someone just steps on your guy. You don't even know the story. You've already come throwing. You're like, because it's my boy. I'm like, sometimes you don't know what your boy has done. Sometimes it's your guy who has done something.
I agree.
So let me give you another story. This one. So I have this guy in primary. It's called Elvis Moshira. Very good friend of mine these days now. So now I was a newcomer. They are a newcomer. There's always this one guy looking for you. So that was the guy in class. He just put him like there tripping.
Used to bully you.
Used to just bully me, but stupidly.
Not
the one that's direct. The one you're walking in class, you put his leg here, you trip. In parade ground, used to throw for me to stones like this. So someday,
but why?
I don't know, man. So someday now they put us in the dorm now together. Now the class 8 so by them, me, I've caught and everything. So they put us there. We fought. We fought. The fight ended at the champion. When the fight, the fight went well. He hit my balls, man. I was like, and then I got angry, blows. But after that, our relationship actually changed. Because it ended from then. So let me ask you.
After the fight?
Yeah, for guys, when should you know when to fight? When do you think you should know when to fight and when not to fight? Because I believe that one changed the whole dynamic of our relationship. After that, we respected each other. He respected me. The stupidity he used to do ended. It ended. We became actually closer after that.
Yeah.
So when do you guys think like the proper time, especially as a guy? I don't know if ladies you're allowed to fight.
To fight with who? Exactly.
I don't.
Why don't you? Maybe you can say for girls to when is our time to confront.
To confront?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, to confront.
Because madam, before they get to a point where they're fighting each other. So if you're asking for guys
because this one is just for a guy to know.
Guy.
There are sometimes you need to fight and there are sometimes you're not supposed to fight.
I think for me, it's when I'm protecting.
When you're protecting?
Yeah, for me, it's actually when I'm protecting someone. Okay. I've noticed, for me, I don't know if it's the right answer, but I've noticed it myself. The only time I ever get a feeling to get physical is when I'm protecting someone. But even for me, myself, bro, like if someone wants to fight me, and my immediate is like, hey, Joe. But when it's somebody else, that's when I can go crazy. Like if it's someone I'm protecting, especially if it's somebody who I'm protecting and they are less and like they are weaker. That's the only time I've ever felt like
you
that.
need to fight.
Yeah, but like I'm with you, and that's because especially kind of jua when fala. I'll maybe intervene, but I won't And probably I'll pull you away.
Oh, yeah.
Because me, I'll just go into de-escalation.
Okay.
I won't start fighting them. I'll just pull you away and try to be like, it's okay, I'm saying I'm a cheesy. Like I'll tuliza the guy who's trying to fight and push you away.
Okay.
If it's just me, myself, I'll probably just leave.
If it's your own thing.
If it's just me, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just leave.
If they're still pushing on,
I'll leave.
you
That's
leave.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'll leave the place.
You'll detach yourself.
Yeah, I'll leave.
Okay.
If you're at a lounge, I leave. I just go home. Home is always an option.
Yeah. I was in a relationship, like, mine was like, we were seeing each other every day.
I think?
Like, mine was we were seeing each other every day.
That
it was
guy.
school.
Oh,
yeah.
the one for school.
It was school, yeah.
But I think that one for school is different from the question you're asking from someone like me.
Because also that one you need to know. Because sometimes let me share with you where I'm going at with this a bit. Because there are sometimes us guys we scare confronting your friend or your guy.
Yeah.
There's a way they are stepping above the
But
line.
you allow.
Yeah.
But you're allowing
Because you
them
don't
to.
want to.
Yeah, you don't want to reboot the relationship
Yeah.
between you two.
Yeah.
So you're playing it safe.
Yeah.
So when should you know when to actually it's the same thing as the girls
Yeah.
thing. When should you know when to confront that issue, and when should you know, like, let's remove the fighting part out of it.
When
Like
do you
now,
need to stand up for yourself?
stand up
Yeah.
for yourself. Yeah, when should
Tricky.
I think when they cross the boundaries too much.
Tricky.
Yeah.
I think for me, I don't know. I'm thinking that after you've communicated,
Yeah.
after
Also
you've
that.
if
After
you've
you
got,
told
'cause
them.
communicating is a really hard thing, especially from guys. So if you've already
And
communicated,
then at that age, you know, remember you're talking as I'm told.
No, I'm talking
but
about
like even now.
That was just a story of as a kid.
You know,
So I'm
because I go primo, I just want to play
Forget.
ball.
Yeah,
now I'm
just
talking
want to
about
play.
now, because right now we're in the
Yeah.
we're in the age where we are
Yeah.
building relationships. trying
May
to-
detach, bro. May detach.
Yeah.
I detach.
So you wouldn't confront the issue.
Like we're just to go to meet again.
Okay. No. Let's put it now.
Like we maybe work together.
Me and you.
I'll detach.
You'll detach.
Yeah.
Fully.
Yeah.
Will you communicate first?
Not really.
Not
Why?
really.
I don't. I'm just giving. That's my nini.
Okay. You what you do?
Me, that's how
What would you do?
Me, I think first
you'll communicate.
I'll communicate.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, what I'll do, if you cross the boundary, that's the time I'll communicate. I'll be like, you know what? This is out of hand.
Okay.
You have to stop,
Yeah.
And then if you stop, if you don't stop, then we'll just know how to deal with the issue.
Oh, so that is war.
If you
It
cross,
depends, eh?
you cross me zaidi, we'll fight.
It
Yeah.
depends there.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as I communicated with you.
Oh, may I feel like communication is a
Yeah, communication.
is the deepest thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So for stories you've said you just communicate. For guys,
I for sure is.
you
I
detach
think.
out of it.
Yeah, I've just given for me. I don't know how guys
For you.
give it. I know most guys fight, to be honest. Most guys just
Yeah,
fight.
but for
Most
sure
guys are
is,
very
I
quick
think.
To boxing punch first.
or confronting. Like
Because even me, the issue of
Yeah.
him, my head was going. There's nothing to negotiate about.
Yeah.
Because the guys refused to give the phone, so it was just punch.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
So you see, even my dad even is telling me. It's go
Him is
down.
already decided.
Him is decided. It's time.
'Cause he has
So
his
now
phone.
he's
Time to fight.
Because he's also telling the
'Cause
guy.
he has his phone
Yeah,
and he has
he's
refused.
also telling the guy, my son will fuck you up.
That's what I was telling them.
Yeah, the guy was like,
telling the guy, you, you're like,
and then
hey,
that guy is
check it,
talking
chief.
shit. He said, you are willing to shit.
Atatapiga.
You see why? That's what telling me I de-escalate.
So now, yeah,
That's
that's the
why
whole
me
thing of him
de-escalate,
talking
man.
shit. So I'm wondering, Joe, how would we go about it, man? So
That's
let
a
me ask you.
discussion.
Now we go to respect and not respecting, guys. Respect and non-respect. I don't know how to put it.
Yeah.
I've been to scenarios though, whereby I felt where the girls don't respect me.
Girls don't
Girls, yeah.
respect you.
Like there's a time I was in a party in Kikuyu with some shorties.
You're in a?
Party in Kikuyu. There's a point where these shorties, I swear, I did not feel respect on my side. I just, you know how you feel like, and then you can't go home because it was the days for curfew.
What do you mean you can't go home?
It was curfew.
Oh, so you have
Curfew
to
days. So now it was already a party for staying, and then now I'm like,
So you have to stay and keep being disrespectful.
It
then
is
they're
even
talking.
funny.
So I'm doing this thing. I'm doing this thing that you do for detaching.
Uh-huh.
I
You're
do
trying
the
to
same
do it
thing
there.
because in the kitchen.
But it looks foolish because
Look,
you're still there.
I'm going.
You can't go anywhere.
I'm going.
Unakanika unafanya hivi tu.
Yeah, so it's like I'm out. Then they come into the sitting room, and then now as a guy you feel now you're trying to become cold. You're talking to them, but now you're starting feeling I'm a demon.
You're trying to withdraw.
I'm a demon needs respect, man.
Trying to withdraw attention.
So I want to know from a girl's perspective, like how do you?
The question is, why are they not respecting you?
What
Were there no other guys in that
The
room?
dynamic.
What did they
The
do?
dynamic of this thing was.
Yeah.
the party was happening. Then the caretaker switched off the lights. So there are guys who went to party somewhere else. But it's a house party. I just
they switch off the lights of the house.
Yeah, it's caretakers do that thing of these days of switching.
Then they went to another house.
So guys went. The guys with cars went. I came with these shorties.
Yeah.
So I was with
It's
them.
chicks you came with.
Yeah, I came with. So we came with them. The ones who brought me actually to the party. Which is
they invited you.
Yeah, they invited me to the party. No, the plan was somewhere else, but they were like, "Yo, there's this party, you should go." So we went together, went for this party, and then them, they were just talking as them there. But every time I was, I wasn't actually talking to them mostly. I was talking to other people because I get bored of just we've known each other for so long, so why should we talk?
Yeah.
But now them, they caught feelings because I'm trying to get to know the other girls. You get? I'm trying to get to know
them.
Yeah, not
and
them.
they invited you.
And then they invited me. So the whole thing was now in the kitchen. I'm feeling now. This I can't really remember the words, but I'm feeling the disrespect. Like you guys don't respect me, man.
but you see, from their perspective, the story I've just given, you disrespected them first.
Yeah.
Okay.
By going.
By what do you mean going?
Go. You left them.
I was in the same house with them.
But you being in the same house with them and you're not giving them their attention.
Why are you trying to really?
Listen, there's no way. Listen, I can't invite you somewhere. Me inviting you somewhere.
Then you leave.
And then you come.
Yeah.
Were you in the same place they were? Ama?
The same
party.
The same party.
House.
Yeah,
the same house.
party.
So you're in the same environment still.
Yeah.
But they're disrespecting you in a way.
Yeah.
Because you are talking to other girls, not them.
Yeah.
I mean, what did you expect?
You expected.
Yeah,
then they'll just do their girl thing.
And
Then you go. Then when you're ready to come back, when you go work hard with that.
Yeah,
maybe you're getting attention there, maybe. You come back and then they'll adopt you and accept you.
take you back.
Okay, I see. It reminds me of another girl I went for a party. That party you went for.
Hey.
It's good you have said that. I was about to.
You're about to share that story. Yeah, I went
but
for.
I'm also with her. Mi nachukia hiyo kitu.
Yeah.
Nachukia hiyo kitu.
Of what?
Because you know me, I'm introverted.
Yeah.
I'm also not a person for partying like that.
Yeah.
So when I go to a place, the guy's going to be seated down, having a drink. I'm not going to be happy. Especially it depends on who I'm with.
Yeah, it depends.
It really depends on who I'm with. So if we've gone somewhere with you, and then maybe you're extroverted, kwanza unajua wale wasi, alafu uende uniache. You
feel so left out of place.
I get very offended, especially if it's your space.
Okay.
Your space meaning, like maybe it's people you know, and you're the one who invited me to this. You're the one who's introducing me to this place.
Yeah.
Sasa mimi nakatuka hapo kama fala.
Umenyamaza.
Of course, I need to learn how to interact with people, sure. But still, inanichokozanga.
You don't like
that
it?
thing I hate it. Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
I even dated someone who, her idea of going out together was, this is our time to go interact with other people. Me, I'm like, Zee, I've come with you.
I mean, yeah.
This is my time to be with you in this environment.
Yeah. Not other people.
So you actually niumiza
true.
back at even these days. Na kuja nayo hata unaenda kwa choo au usikae kwa hiyo choo. You better not be taking a shit. You need to care.
Usikae.
I see.
Understand.
I'm
It's
like
true.
What do you
I
think
agree.
about that?
I agree with him.
That is not a good thing if you come with someone.
And then you leave them at now you've seen other
But
people.
what should you do? Should you?
You know what?
Go with them.
You know,
Oh,
can I tell
I
you?
get-
Why can't you go with
I
them?
get what
Listen.
it means.
Yeah.
Like, go with them, meet people.
Yeah.
with them.
Exactly.
Because even
Listen.
you, Mbogwa, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
But you, Mbogwa, you know when you are going to those other chicks,
Yeah.
you know you're doing an ego play.
That's
Yeah.
true. Playing
As we normally know as guys, we know unaambia demi yako kaa tu go say hi to my boys unataka nini you know you're doing an ego play. That's why you're doing it because nobody's saying don't go and salimia those people.
Of course you can. Yeah.
But why is it that
Why
to
is it why you
salimia
going
them,
solo?
you must leave your nini there?
Tuende tusalimiane pamoja.
Tusalimiane, and then even after
Yeah.
they've salimiane them, now it even makes more sense from time to time to leave them and go and talk with them. No, it's the introduction that's
That
important.
matters.
So
How
people
they
can know,
relate
even your
later.
friends, you know, your
Yeah.
friends will treat you differently. When you, especially as a guy, when you bring your chick as the first, you're like, niaje wase,
This,
undu yangu.
yeah.
Even if now she goes back and sit down, your guys will treat you differently.
Yeah.
Or at least they'll be gauging. They'll be like, so I make bash kuna madema ama. But if you leave her, then you're talking to the hata niko na dema ko pale. They immediately know.
They're like, are you serious?
Ataka ko serious.
true.
Leo
But,
niko.
yeah.
Leo ako sawa.
Yeah.
I think I tried that with the girl I came for the party.
Yeah.
But introduce that to to someone, and then this, someone, like, I introduced her to someone, but the guy said, why are you introducing her to us if she's not your number one, like your, like you don't understand. Yeah, so I'm really wondering, like, does it depend with the dynamic of the person? Why are you introducing her if she's not the one you're going to, like, you're settled down with?
So have you already told them that? How do they know?
You introduced to someone tricky, man.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of that, man.
Introduced to someone tricky, man. You're going to say something. How am I forgotten?
I've forgotten, actually. I've forgotten.
So, as you remember, say reasons why girls respect guys and disrespect others.
Respect
guys. Just respect. Why you respect some guys?
A guy.
Are there guys you disrespect, like you don't respect them at all?
It depends.
Okay.
But the reasons why I would respect a guy.
Okay.
One is a guy who stands up for himself.
Guy who
stands up for himself.
That means courageous.
Yeah, a man
confident.
who will like.
Standing up for yourself means, like, let's say like him.
Yeah.
He said he wouldn't stand up for himself, so you won't respect him.
Not when it comes to fights.
No. He said like.
He didn't mean it. See,
okay.
What he meant is when he. Okay, what did you mean when you said that?
What is this guy?
I know.
Like him.
Like him.
Guys like him don't stand up
you.
for himself.
No, she's saying in this. No, she's saying in this story.
Me and Mishka, what she said.
Yeah.
I think what she means, you can tell me if I'm right. What she means is you have your own values and stuff.
Yeah, you stand up for yourself.
I thought she's saying, like, you see you there, you detach out of it.
Yeah,
I was thinking now, like, now you'd be like, no.
I think that's attractive to chicks for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's
but
one.
Not at the...
One day
like that stuff.
Yeah.
They even cause scenes.
One night stands as normal.
So that a guy can
stand up.
Yeah, but they're looking for attention.
They're just testing you also.
They're looking for attention.
That's true. That's number one. A guy
who has his own...
Yeah,
values.
a man who knows, like, his values, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
He won't do something to please others. He stands up for what he believes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second thing is a guy who is confident, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
What's confident?
What's confident? Could someone tell me the definition of confidence?
Because these days, honestly, in social media, squeezy being an asshole is considered confidence.
Yeah.
Being an asshole.
Yeah, like if you're a person who's always you're just talking crap to people, you're never nice. It's almost like you have to be mean
to look
for it to look like it's confident.
Oh, okay.
You know, almost like you can't even listen to someone. Yeah, me. It's just like basically being an asshole is being translated to confidence. That guy is confident. Why? Because you've done something bad.
Okay, I think what I mean by confident, a man who is confident is a man who will speak up, like ata ogopa. You know, there's that toxic masculinity that a man can't do. Okay, that's a different point, but still, a man who is confident in terms of venye anaji express. How you looking at me like
no,
that?
I get you. I'm flowing now.
He's just looking at me like that.
I'm flowing with the story.
We're waiting to hear.
Yeah, for me, I'm trying to get ways of how to explain
but you see that they feel it. You
feel like a man who
is it a guy who will come here and take off the energy of the room?
Not
like you feel his energy already.
That's attractive, but
it is. But
no, I'm saying from a female perspective, because if they're feeling it, then she's feeling
like, okay, I don't know how to explain.
But you
feel
let me. A guy who would come in here, share his feelings. He likes you. He finds you pretty. Is that
and a guy will also like won't have Yeah.
More like
that,
expressing how they feel and what they want from them.
Yeah.
So the guys who are beating around the bush, like niaje,
how you
like they're just
tell us. Give us an example of something a guy did.
Yeah.
Give us an example of something that a guy did and made you feel that this guy is confident.
He's inconfident. I'm confident.
He is confident. Something he did.
Or something he did.
Yeah. So tell us that thing.
Yeah, because I think knowing from the scenario we can.
Yeah, at least from the scenario we can.
Okay.
An example, moja tu.
Okay, so this happened like an year ago.
Unajua year ago ni couple of
No, an year ago.
Unajua ni jana.
True, it is an year ago.
Hey, we're only in March.
I'm joking.
That's 2 months ago.
Sasa,
The niggas who know you will start doing the math. They're like, she's talking about me.
Yeah, an year ago.
An year ago, yeah.
Yeah, so this guy, we had like issues, relationship issues, whatever. So this guy was so confident. He's like, you know what? I'm coming to your home and I want to talk to your mom.
What? Because of your issues?
No, like I had this, okay, I don't know whether I should say this, but I had something that belonged to him.
Oh, you have something, okay.
I had something that belonged to him.
No.
No. Listen, me, you can't tell me. Let me tell you. Us being... People are putting me in a spot.
No. It depends on how... You don't have to say
listen. Yeah, I'm saying I had something he had bought for me when we were in a relationship.
Okay.
And after we broke up, he wanted it back, you know?
Yeah.
But me being me, I was like, nah.
Madam, by the way, ukata hiyo kitu. I don't know what that thing.
I mean, you should be a man.
I feel like both of them are idiots. The guy who's asking back, and even you the way you're refusing.
No. Listen,
I think both of you should just nyamaziana that.
Apana, listen, us being in a relationship, you can't tell me, for example, you bought me a laptop.
Then you want it back.
You can't
After
say,
we've
mimi
broken.
kuna vitu sikuwa pia nakufanyia. You know, will I want those things back? Obviously, there are things you can't give me back, obviously.
What if...
Kuna vitu siwezi pewa tu back.
What if, and we are digressing, but what if, let's say, you bought for me something in a relationship.
Yeah.
Then, the reason we broke up, ni juu mimi nilifanya kitu ya ufala. Like, I'm the one who made you look like a fool.
Yeah.
I cheated, maybe I was abusive, whatever.
Yeah.
So, I'm the reason why you had to break up. So, if you ask for that, would you still expect to ask for those things?
No, you shouldn't. Because if basi you're asking me for something that you bought me, it means also basi tuitishane.
So it's again now.
Yeah. Me, I'm petty like that.
It's like a business.
She said it's petty.
Yeah, we'll go all the way.
But you see, me,
I
think if I wouldn't ask if we are chanad mutually.
Yeah.
If we are chanad mutually. But if you made me look like a fool and I was buying for you stuff, I understand the urge to ask for stuff.
But
I
you
wouldn't.
see,
Personally, I wouldn't.
Okay.
But I completely understand someone who, a guy or a chick, maybe you've been spoiling the guy. You know the situations where even a chick is paying for a guy rent.
Nonsense.
yeah.
See, stuff like that. Then the guy is acting a fool. Then kumbe the guy has taken like the stove. Your context ni muhimu. Context, you know, you guys are thinking about a gift. You guys are thinking about, he bought for me an iPhone. He bought for me a laptop.
Those are big things now.
Mtu amechukua stove. I'm a fridge. And you're the one who was paying for that house.
Yeah.
I'm not saying whether he should or shouldn't, but I can completely understand a situation like that. But if we broke up mutually, like we didn't break up at the ugly. It's just maybe, hey, this is not working out. Then you ask for stuff. That's weird. That's very weird.
So it depends on how you broke up.
Everything in this life depends on
With
the
the circumstance.
Of it. Okay.
You can always come up with a story that will make that one look.
So,
But it's still a weird thing. I think either way, asking for that stuff, it's still a weird.
I won't give you. Forget.
But I know madam, regardless of the situation.
Yeah, it does not matter.
But
Either
them are
I'm the
not giving you
problem or
back
you.
nothing.
Sikupati. I
don't
mean,
know
will you give me back the things I was giving you?
Which ones have you
Will
even
you?
given us?
There's so many things.
Like what?
I can't mention them, but there's so many.
So guys,
things.
I'm going to give you guys a scenario here that you guys will say whether it was disrespect. I was just watching some video of Mike Tyson and his ex-wife. Yeah.
Mike Tyson was disrespect. I've already seen.
He was. As you already agreed.
Mike Tyson,
But
this video looks like it's for Zamani.
It was like 19 or whatever. I was just going through his videos and then I saw this. So.
He's hit you? That he's chased you and your mother around in Russia? That Mike has a very volatile temper? True?
Extremely volatile temper. I think people see that about every 3 months. He's got a side to him that's scary. Michael is intimidating, to say the least. I think that there's a time when he cannot control his temper, and that's frightening to me or to my mother, and to anyone around. It's scary.
What happens?
He gets out of control, throwing, screaming.
Does he hit you?
He shakes, he pushes, he swings. Sometimes I think he's trying to scare me. There were times there were times that it happened when I thought I could handle it, you know. And just recently I've become afraid. I mean, very, very much afraid. For instance, Russia, I was afraid. And my mom and I are in the lobby of a hotel, and I said, what are we doing?
What was happening?
He was out of control.
Chasing after you in the lobby?
Yeah, Michael is a manic depressive. He is. I mean, that's just a fact. And when he's in a manic state, he doesn't sleep. He has enormous amounts of energy. So your sleeping agitates him. He gets you up. There's an argument. I mean, of course you want to sleep.
So you run out of the room and he runs after you.
Right.
And people see this, and it's in the paper.
Right.
You know, I wanted to do this interview with the two of you together. I could have talked to Robin outside and you outside,
Okay,
but I wanted...
This is not... I think I missed the part that he said, yeah? But there's a part where she says that, like, Mike Tyson does that to scare her. Like, he does all this, like, this whole thing of shaking, throwing, hitting things. She says that he does this to scare her.
She says that.
She says that. Like, he's just trying to make me scared. But she's like, she's not scared. So, first thing, in this relationship scenario, is it the right thing to do? Do it, like, on air?
The right thing to do?
Just the way they've brought it out. Like, you don't think it's disrespectful what's happening to Mike? Because me, I'm on Mike's case here.
No. She's just expressing herself.
No, I don't think so.
And I'm in public making him, because I see as if they're making him look like a fool.
No.
But they've come for it.
Yeah.
He's in the public light.
Yeah.
Which is a Mike kila msana juu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, I see what you mean. Maybe the situation of Nani. That's the one I didn't like.
Which one?
The one of Will Smith and...
Oh, yeah, and Jada.
That was a bit...
Out of hand.
And then you can feel, even if they're in the public, but you can tell umse anafanywa akae fala.
Yeah.
But this one, hey bro, this one kwanza you need to hear those things. Because you know you can find maybe she doesn't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
So she's coming out live. Because I was like, if I was in a relationship...
Video, she looks very scared actually.
Yeah,
even when she's talking.
The way she's even sitting... I've never even seen this chick. I didn't even know Mike Tyson has a wife.
His ex.
Yeah.
This was like his first wife.
Yeah. And Mike was like that. But these times, any video of Mike when he was younger, or Zamani.
But what would you do if you're Mike? What would you do if you're Mike at that time?
At that time,
Yeah.
I would not get into a serious relationship.
Yeah, that's for sure, man. You think guys get into relationships too early? And I know this is a conversation and it's going to go so deep. But just a
too
brief
early.
part. Yeah. Do you think most guys with big issues with their relationship get into it too early?
Hey, yeah.
Like the guys like who are struggling the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Our
true.
teachers were right. So, like, as much as it sucks to hear.
Yeah.
When our teachers used to tell us, when you have a
Class in class
primo
2.
sweetheart, like, we utamsahau. I'm like, they were right, just because they didn't say it nicely.
Yeah.
I
But
know,
were
they make you
100%
feel
right.
stupid.
They make you feel like you're dumb.
Yeah.
Like as if they used to say, Kwani you act like you never used to lecture.
Yeah, I know.
Like us were the only ones who are. But I wouldn't say early. But okay, early in the sense that
Growth.
you have not done
Whatever needs to be done to be in a relationship.
to know even your own values.
Yeah.
So if you end up doing that early enough, then it's not early. But it takes a while.
Yeah, me I believe like guys, especially guys, you need like a whole growth.
Yeah.
A thing of growth. You need to learn yourself. Learn yourself.
Things you like,
Things you like, things you don't like. Yeah. Both in bed and outside also.
Everywhere, man.
Money to take out on dates, man. You need to actually there's a whole dynamic for guys, I think. Before you get to a serious relationship, you need to go. You need to work. You believe like you need to be in other relationship to be like to settle down in one? Because I think I've been having that, and we just keep it brief now.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I know people say that. It's an unpopular opinion, and most people, especially chicks, think you have to have
multiple.
You have to have need to try. You never know what you want until you try it. I'm like, for me, not really. I mean, I know what I want.
Yeah, you don't have attitude to try out different
and I don't need to do I don't need to be burnt by a sufuria to know it's hot.
Yeah.
You know. But maybe you might say, oh, what if you do? What if you want hot? Okay, I'll try what I think I want.
Yeah.
Then if it doesn't work,
si kubahatisha.
Yeah. But I'm not going to say I need to do all of this. First of all, just say you want cheeks.
Don't use that to make it look better.
Yeah, madam, if you want to have fun. Just do it.
do it
Just
without
do it. You don't need to make yourself look nice.
I want to try.
If you try to mess around with guys, get free lunches. Just
And that's what girls do, man.
yeah, just do
You
it.
guys. So I know. Have
Don't
you
try
watched?
to make it like a
Have you watched? You watched Twinder Swindler?
Yeah.
You watched Twinder Swindler.
Yeah.
Have you seen how the girl? That's what girls do every day.
It's true.
But when
I think it's true,
but when
yeah.
guys do it, it's a documentary.
Yeah, when guys do a documentary. Literally.
Yeah, that's what,
When a guy does
that's what
that
we were
thing,
talking with this guy.
It's a documentary. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, can you
Oh,
believe
how
it?
can you do that? That guy is so heartless. But thinking of it, girls, you go out with
That's-
many guys. Guys are paying your debts.
In fact, it's the standard.
yeah.
But you know here is
Because
the thing is, let me tell
Yeah,
you,
hebu
when you're
tuambie.
saying at oh ladies,
Oh,
us
tunasema
ladies, we
oh.
don't force you guys to ask out for lunch,
Guys
ama
offer.
for dinner, ama anything.
That's true.
That's
You
true.
call us, you know.
That's
but
true.
now when it comes
But-
to the guy,
But when a guy doesn't, you guys change tactics.
doesn't what?
And you start attacking the manhood. A man like this, you're not a man if you don't. So you know vile nasema? The chicks are
Give me
very-
baby
very-
girl.
very clever.
Give me baby girl
Said we
treatment.
are
That's what I want.
Very clever.
Baby girl
Without even
treatment.
knowing. Without even knowing. So you see, what she has just told you is what? I didn't force you to take me out. But if you don't take me out, you're not a real man.
Yeah. So they try this mindset.
No, it's my game.
Yeah.
Sasa hiyo game nakwambianga, never play that game with a girl. Never ever. You lose.
Because there was a
Si ni
guy.
kweli?
Yeah.
Mmenipata tu.
Tumeongea.
But
Aya.
But
anyway, ni sawa.
because the girl was supposed
That's what I'm
to
saying. If you
meet
want
up
that,
with-
if you
yeah.
want that, just agree. Just say that's what you want. And don't be. Stop trying to make it look like it's something it's not. You need to figure out a guy. You're hungry. You want attention.
You need
and you want
pleasure.
it in this restaurant. That's what you want.
No, it's the same.
Just go.
Let me tell you, it's the same way you guys have standards. I want a lady who looks like this. The same thing with us. We want a man who will do this and this for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have to
Okay.
pay many to get that one.
You'll do that also.
There's this girl who was supposed to meet another time, but
But we
someone,
don't pretend that.
someone
We
was
don't
paying.
pretend that we are trying to
You
look
see,
for
when
the one.
when you
Someone
say,
was
"Oh,
paying.
I want
Yeah.
a man who does this and this for us,"
Yeah.
you start calling us, "Oh, gold diggers." Oh, this.
Yeah,
and
because
this.
all of the things you want are money related.
Exactly, and you're whatever you want.
Yeah.
You want sijui a woman who looks like this and
Okay,
that. I mean,
yeah.
of which is not a problem.
Yeah, it's not
The
a
same
problem.
way, PSC, we also have standards. You understand?
Yeah, but we can judge those standards.
Why are you judging our standards? That's
Because
what we
when you're
want.
judging ours.
We don't judge you.
Really?
We do not. Because that's
You're
what
telling me girls don't judge guys?
because that's what you guys want.
They do, man.
Who has the most standards?
At the
between
end
guys
of the
and girls?
day,
The most standard.
Yeah, who has the most
as we
standards?
do, we have the most.
Guys can
Yeah.
even
But-
take a house help, my
Guys, can you
guy.
take a house help back?
But
Yeah, and girls get offended
Yeah,
with that. I don't
yeah,
know why.
no,
They get
but-
offended.
listen,
Guys not even picture
but we
than
get
me.
judged. That's the problem with the
Why is
society.
it wrong to be judged?
We get judged because at me when I nikai hapa niseme, you know what, me I want a man who will
is-
take me to Dubai, a man
Uh-huh.
who will take me for lunch, a man who will do this, you know. People will start saying, oh, she's money-minded, oh, she wants this and that. But when a man sits down and says, I want a woman with, you know, an ass,
Good-looking body,
boobs, a pointy cheek, a chick who looks like this, you know, that's okay. Like nobody, hakuna mtu ataketi chini ya judge. Nobody will do that.
But you see, but you're
Because
not,
it's
you're not seeing the
allowed
difference,
somehow.
though.
How is the
Because
That's what you
because
want.
When,
That's
when
what
me I'm
we
saying
want.
when I'm talking about what I want, I'm talking about you, the human. I'm not talking about I want a girl with status. I want a girl with this amount of education, or I can't take a girl who is a fala. We're not looking like that. As we're looking at you. You're saying you want Fred. That's the only thing you know about Fred is this amount of money, this amount of nini, this amount of lifestyle. So everything you're saying is detached to me. That's why it's being judged like that. It's like if a guy starts saying, mi nataka dem, akuwe na, she has to have 2 cars. She needs to have her own house. She needs to have a Chanel bag. Yeah, you see, it's weird, right? It's weird.
Okay, it's weird,
It's
yeah.
weird. It's weird, but it's weird because it was not expected to be like that. That's why it's weird. That's why even for us, when immediately we hear a chick talking like that,
you
so
know.
that you write her off immediately. But it just puts that car, ding.
Money.
The same way even you, if a guy only talks about the body, it makes you also think,
They want.
Yeah, they want sex
you're
only.
like, hey, yeah, maybe he just wants,
Just wants to bang and then leave.
But
So
you
both of us
see,
are judging each
it's
other.
the society we are in. I mean,
What? Are we gonna blame
think so?
society here?
it's
So
what
hata
is
siku za
believed
Jesus
to-
ilikuwa
No.
hivyo.
Yeah.
Even cavemen were behaving like that. What do you mean society? See, what you if me I want a chick who is
That's
white,
why
black with curves.
we are not
Society has
supposed
nothing
to be
do with
judged by what we want. Don't judge me wanting you to have money, and let me not judge you for wanting an ass. I'm for wanting something
How about
else.
we both
Yeah,
judge each
but you shouldn't.
At
but
we
here's
both
the-
judge each other
here's
for
the thing.
what?
Me, I'm for both judging each other.
But here's the thing I'm thinking.
What's the point of your brain?
If you want the money part, then
What's the point of your brain if you can't make judgment?
I don't think you should be afraid of being called a gold digger if you want that.
What?
If you want the money and everything, why should you be afraid of being called a gold digger then?
Why do you have to call me that?
But then why is it offending
Why is
you
it
if that's
offending?
you?
See, because you've said everyone has their wants, but why being called by now gold digger if a girl wants, not you literally, but if a girl wants a guy who has this amount of money, a guy who drives this car, looks like this, has this kind of job.
Okay, you see, what did I even
She should be called. Is she supposed to be called a gold digger?
No. Why?
Because she's.
That's my preference.
Okay,
if
you tell
can't,
us.
if you can't get to where I want to be, then shauri yako.
So should we be?
But why are you still with
Walk
those
away.
guys? That's the problem with chicks. Munasemanga hivyo, then we look at the guys you're with. They're not that.
Bombo lala, bombo clutch.
What?
Yeah, they're not that. That's the problem with girls.
They
The things you're saying,
You're
a
not-
guy who's 6
Tall,
foot,
working
this
out,
amount of money,
like
this body style, this language, this
Point. Yeah.
those niggas are like 1% of the whole world. But all of you want those guys. That's why those guys, when they get you, they don't care about because
use
they know all of you
You want them.
Yeah.
No. So that's my problem. That's why us guys just go. I'll check your quote na mwili. Please. just give me figure ya thika. Just give me. Kama ni ya thika, nipate tu yo mwili ya thika. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yet you've already seen, you're looking at, you guys flip around. You want the whole cake, which is not wrong. It's not wrong to want the biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
But I think it's naive to want that and then expect that it's going to land on your feet,
Just like that.
or you're going to say mantras netangwa nini those morning.
Affirmation.
Useme two affirmations, then a chad will come and land on your desk like this.
Nonsense, eh?
That's the problem, man. Chicks, I would give this advice to chicks. You guys, the things you want, I can imagine you can have them.
For sure.
Just get out of your head a bit.
Yeah.
Just a bit. And I tell guys, get into your nini and masculinity a bit.
Yeah.
Because that's now tunakaliwa sasa.
But
Si kukaliwa.
you know how many relationships?
If you can't get to my level here, you can't. Madam, what's your level? Please tell us your level. And give us credibility for that level.
But also,
You
guys
know-
need to know, just from my point, if you have your level is that for, let's say, the tall guy, whatever, don't you think also he has levels for himself?
Of course. Of course he has.
That's what they think.
Him, if he has, he's an asshole.
No.
That's what they say
No,
now.
not at
Maybe
all.
you're not like that. You have told us you're not like that. It's true. You're nimesikia. Yeah, you're not like that. But most chicks are like that.
Yeah.
Most chicks. Because
A guy has
have you seen this
preference
video
now.
Yeah.
for a chick asking, who normally asks this question the most? What do you bring to the table? That's normally chicks. Like, what are you bringing?
Yeah.
What are you coming with? Sour. And guys are supposed to answer that question. And we answer. Hey, me, I have this job.
shamba
Me,
hapa.
come and die. We even show up with those things. We dress up, we're like, as we don't pretend, chicks wear clothes, they say, it's for me. As we don't pretend, we are wearing so we look good, you see us, we look good.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll feel
And we
good.
pretend.
With us, we don't pretend. Yes, I'll feel good, but I'm not wearing nicely like this for myself in the house, for me to feel good. So, on your question of what makes you, what do you bring to the table? So, as we can answer it, we're expected to answer.
But girls,
where
when
would
they
this
ask-
Demi or swag?
she catches
I come
feelings.
as me as a package.
Have you seen the thing?
Yes.
As we don't have packages.
Yeah.
Have you
Yes.
seen the thing on TikTok?
Don't ask Ati,
Have
what
seen
do
the
you
thing
bring
on
to the
TikTok?
table?
I am the table.
I am the table, of
And you know how
course.
dumb
and
that
stories
is?
are doing that
Do
thing.
you know how dumb that
It's
is?
not
Very.
dumb.
Let me explain.
What
to
do
you.
you
Do you
mean
know
not
the table?
dumb?
Do you know the table?
What
The
is
table is where we bring the valuables. You have already degraded yourself. How are you the table? The table is where I'm asking you what you bring to the table.
I am
So
the-
obviously,
Oh my
what you
God.
bring to the table is more valuable than the table. We can get tables everywhere. Tables you can just
true.
buy.
We have options.
So if you say you're the
It
table,
depends with what kind of a table
wait,
you
so
are.
if you say you're the table, that means you are the thing that I bring valuable things to.
Yeah.
So the
Like
table
that.
is not serving you also.
It's serving, but a very mini. Look at the table here. Do you care about this table?
So would you
It
do
will
without?
replace
Would you do
it.
without? Okay, you'll replace. Yeah, but would
Yeah.
you not do without that table?
We need to use it, but understand you have put yourself at the level of replaceable,
Yeah.
like a table.
So it's just like something to satisfy guys' needs.
But
10 nil.
Yeah, but yes.
No, but let me
so
ask
let's go
Ladies,
because
we
time
need
is
to
running out.
support
Time
me
is
on
running
this
out.
because
Time is
these
running
guys-
out.
Let's support you in the
Time
comments.
is time is running
Yeah.
out. So guys,
The comments
here's the
below.
thing for. Do you think guys are able to say no to ladies, especially?
Guys,
It's hard. That's
It's
what
hard
we
for
feel.
guys. Yeah.
It's hard.
Because I've been to a scenario where Shori, we've just known each other for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
She decided to call me that we've known each other for 2 weeks. That's even, it was shocking. She calls me that this is how she wants to book. It's this amount of money. So in my heart, I'm like,
An Airbnb or what?
no, a house. You know, you have to pay
wants to move
a
in,
down
deposit.
payment. A down payment.
Oh.
But you see, I haven't known her for so long. So now I'm like, okay.
2 weeks only.
Yeah, she's like, I need like, I mean, this make me know. You guys know how my budget normally looks.
Just say, don't worry.
Guys would be like,
It's a safe space.
Guys would
It's
be
a
like,
safe
guys would be like,
It's a safe
only.
space.
So
Yeah.
she was asking for like 5k, 6k there just for the down payment.
To put deposit.
Yeah, but listen,
So,
listen.
You can calculate.
That means she lives in.
You get it? Yeah.
But listen, here's the thing, huh? I didn't know. I didn't have it at that time. It's that point now.
The way your
it's
bank
my-
account is
yeah,
set up.
it's right.
The way your bank account is set up,
Make
you have
it
to
look
wait.
like nice.
For,
Yeah, you have to wait for things to Ivana and then.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So I tell her I only have like I even tell you guys, but I have like quarter of the money or half of the quarter of the money. But you see, I said it, but that was the first time I actually said no, like in a nice, polite way, because I had that, I gave her that. But other times that someone has asked me or a girl has asked me something, I'd be like, I'd feel guilty for saying, I'd
Bad
say
for
yes,
saying
but
no.
I'd feel bad for saying no.
Yeah.
Because after that, you know, you'd be done for silent, especially in a relationship.
Yeah.
If they don't get what they want,
Yeah.
they do silent treatment, say,
Oh, yeah.
and then they'll remind you, how can you forget that? Umeninyima. Umeninyima. Yani you've nyimad me just that. So what, from a perspective of girls, first of all, why girls don't like the no, and why
Being
they play
told no.
mind games? And for guys, because for me, for guys, I believe like, I don't believe in saying no kabisa, but I believe like in giving out, like the one I gave out like something. But for the no, I think the no is an assertive part, and actually you even respect yourself more for standing on that. How can guys do that?
Let's start with
The ladies.
Okay. So, I think first of all, depends. You've said you told her no in a polite way.
No, I just said I have quarter of the money. But I didn't say
At
no.
least you even
I haven't-
have. It's
Yeah.
not that it's a no. Like that one, but said.
Oh, I haven't. But you see, the reason I'm asking this, I haven't gotten to a point where I can say no, because I don't know why they do the mind games. I haven't got to a point
Let me
where
tell
I've
you,
gotten
when a woman
comfortable.
can't accept a no, but it means she's not serious with you. Because you can't tell me I'm serious with you know? And you'll come and tell me, baby,
yeah, for
I
real?
don't have, you know? I'll understand, but if I'm there for what you can offer, then when you say a no to me, I mean, I cut you off.
So it's like a red flag.
Yeah, it's a red flag.
Oh,
first
so
of
you should
all.
know, sorry if she tells you no,
If
No,
you tell
if
her
you-
no
you
and
tell
she's
her no.
upset,
and she's upset. Yeah.
I mean,
Like really, you know,
Like,
like,
yeah.
you can be upset, but like there's ile like
she starts giving you that ka treatment, you know, ameanza kudisappear nini nini. It means she was there for what you
Tricky.
could offer to her.
Oh, so right now you're not meeting her needs. So she's like,
You can't, but
Like,
if
fuck
I'm
you.
really serious with you and you tell me no, okay,
Yes, you
maybe I'll
feel
feel
bad,
bad,
yeah.
but I'll still hang.
That's not a
hang
deal
around,
breaker.
You know, it's not a big thing.
yeah.
You know.
But the guy still has to have a plan for that.
Yeah, but still you'll have to.
He has to have a
you
plan.
have to
Put
look
it-
like you're.
Hata
like
kama
you're
si
planning
this
something.
month.
It's a thing that's written. Yeah. It's a thing that's noted down. Imeko kwa
Note it down.
Okay.
But immediately she reacts at you told me no, and she starts, you know, that's a red flag.
Okay. I didn't know though. I
Yeah,
didn't know a
I
girl.
did.
I didn't know a girl when she. I thought just a female thing.
Most of the
like,
time.
like
You
you're
just
comparing
catch.
yourself. I used to think like maybe she's comparing herself with,
with
her
other
friends.
girls who are
No,
getting-
listen, najua naweza catch ile umeniambia no, nitakatch ile maybe nitakubluetick nikose kureply, and then maybe the next day I'm okay,
So,
you know, I start, you know, you talk to me, you call me, we talk and we're okay, but ile
She's done
I'm
with you.
off like ile you call me, sina story, when you tell me you want to meet me I don't want, then I was there for what you could offer.
That's
Red
tricky
flag.
because that's
Sad
what we
truth.
meet mostly, man.
That's what?
That's what we meet mostly, especially me. You know, I'm single and out there. That's what I'm seeing.
Oh, that's what you're dealing with.
You deal with a lot
I'm
of
dealing
girls.
with the girls who. Let me tell you what's happening. At least you guys are in relationship. Then thank God for you guys. Being in one, I think guys should thank God for. Even you should thank God because out there it's messed up.
It's a
The
crazy
dead
one. It's an
It's
apocalypse.
crazy.
It's not.
Free
not
for all.
easy.
It's funny, man. Heartless.
Because even with us it's hard, so I can imagine.
Yeah,
Imagine
there's
for them now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Because you don't know. The issue is you don't know. I can look at you like this, but I don't know what's happening in your head.
Yeah.
So I just judge you from like.
Yeah.
So
And you kind of have to judge like that.
Yeah,
'cause
it's just
to protect yourself.
yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Which is
You have to
crazy.
just assume. That's why even girls come and with what they want off the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then guys come with even them, me I just want to smash off the jump.
Yeah.
Because everyone's just trying to get what they want.
Yeah. Because I think also the issue of being in this part, because you have to be direct.
Yeah.
Because even you have to be direct and then see if she meets. Because you know it's a numbers game in this, in most of the single world in Kenya. Just numbers game.
If you're willing to play the
If you-
numbers.
Yeah, if you want, your need is sex, your need is this, money, I'll pay for the date, but you have to give me what I want. Sex. So that's how it's looking out here. In case you guys have forgotten how the streets are looking.
In case you forgot how the
this
streets.
is an
You've
update.
forgotten for
It's an
real.
update, so we'll
For
finish
sure.
up with you just explaining, and then we'll, yeah.
What am I explaining?
Just
the saying no. Why do
say
you
no.
guys?
Yeah, now how guys can say no comfortably.
The only thing I was taught about saying no, or especially with money, because you're brought up with money. What else can you say no to?
Mostly money, man.
Mostly money. Mostly money. Me and my dad just told me, just never give someone money that will chokoza you. Because you see, there's also that side of a guy that wants to be providing.
Yeah.
It's also a thing that makes us feel good.
Gosh.
Even if we are being tricked,
Yeah.
like in a perfect world, it makes a guy happy to provide. That's just how we are wired, even if you want to fight it. The same way a woman feels good nurturing and taking care of something. If it's when a woman is in a house, you'll know that woman is in the house.
Yeah.
Something's going to change. So for money, I think just don't give something you can't. Don't give an amount that will chokoza you. Don't give your rent. Don't give your CG what. Like give the amount that even if this guy
You're
cons you,
comfortable with.
you'll feel bad, but it won't mess up your like. Nah, I can't pay rent. Nah, I was waiting for that money, so I pay school fees. Yeah, don't do that.
That's dope, because I saw Patrick, you know Patrick David, of course.
David,
Yeah, I saw a video saying that the dad told him, if someone asks for you $5,000, a friend of yours, give them
Like 2.5.
give them like $100
Yeah.
and tell them you don't have to pay it back. That way you won't lose a friend. Because they say most guys lose friends like that.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. You've just
Yeah.
reminded me, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Because guys will ask you for $5,000, but they won't pay back now.
They won't pay back.
Now, yeah.
And not even I've seen the issue is not even paying back. I've seen the issue is when you start becoming sketchy.
Yeah, it's trying.
Like me, that chokosas me. Because me, when I've given you cash, I know it's a risk. Like I know
It
like
might not.
yeah, I know I know even you're trying just like the way me I'm trying. So that's why guys give each other money, because you kind of know the struggle, man. So you have to try. The problem is, Mazi, I gave you in good faith to try, and then you're acting weird, like unaanza kupotea.
Yeah.
That's what sucks in that whole scenario of giving and getting.
Okay. So you guys, we've had a wonderful session with you guys. This was a beautiful talk.
Asante.
So guys, you guys were lovely guests. You guys added a lot of value. So guys, I just advise you guys to like and subscribe to this channel. Here we give you insightful videos that will help you think differently about some challenges you might be having. Like and subscribe. Have a good day. The videos drop on Thursdays, by the way, guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we out, eh?
We out.
Thanks, man.